So cleaning the trunk wasn't my initial first plan, but because there is some mold growing in here, I think I'm going to clean it. Now the car is going to be kept in the garage, and the previous owner also kept it in the garage, but just to set my mind at ease, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this bay here. First I'll vacuum it out, maybe I'll give it a wipe down, then I have bleach and a scrubber right there. I'm going to spray it down. I'm not sure what this pipe is for. The pipe was in this corner back here with that guy, so I think it's to keep the battery from shifting around too much. Not the best thing to do, but I guess I'll leave it in there for now. And then I think this other piece of foam, I think it's right in there, and it's not moving too much, so it's not moving too bad. This needs to get tightened up, but I think it's fine. So I sprayed it with bleach. I gave the inside a good scrubbing. You can see the streaks and everything. I just wiped down this top panel and the ring. I also took out the 2 drain plugs, so I'm thinking I'll back the car to the garage, take out the battery, and then give it a very light spraying just to help everything run out. Okay, so finished cleaning. I ended up taking out these plugs, that plug there, and then there's a hole underneath the battery. And I really just hosed down the inside very lightly. So you can see over there is pretty clean. I couldn't really get back there, so I didn't bother. Still some specks of mold laying around, but I think they should go away. I did spray everywhere with bleach, so here's hoping. I'm gonna start detailing, so I have some brushes, I have McGuire's interior detailer, I also have some soapy water and a brush and a sponge. So we're just gonna go to town on the car and get it nice and clean. I've already started right here. You can see how dirty it is. So this door is gonna be my first piece, and then hopefully I can do more as time progresses. One pass with the soapy water. I did up to about here. You can pretty clearly see the line. Very distinct difference. So I have a good feeling about how clean this car is gonna look. So in cleaning the door, I discovered this little patch of rust right here. So not sure what I should do about it. Looks like the metal is actually damaged a little bit. I don't know, I can't really tell. So I forgot to take a video of the final, but I managed to clean the door, this area here, and like about from up there to about the shift knob. I cleaned the steering wheel and everything. I'm gonna try to put a light on the seat. It's much cleaner. I don't know how easy it is to tell. Like over there is clean now. The steering wheel, like the threading in here, that was really dirty. This area was really dirty. Still, it's a bit dirty. It has the paper towel stuff on it still. So here's our before video. The door was extra dirty. And then the headliner. So this thing is filthy. Okay, let's get to it. So I took the opportunity to go ahead and take out the center console. Because like in there is dirty. I take out the little cup thing that goes in there. Because there was a screw here, 2 screws here, and then a screw on either side. So there, one goes there, and then 2 here. This isn't too bad. Obviously I need to get a new shift boot, the upper shift boot, or whatever it's called. And then I noticed when I was driving, it would get hot up here, and the state of this insulation kind of tells me all I need to know. So we have this piece, we have this guy wrapped around, and then you can see that this is just completely disconnected now. So I think this is the upper shift boot. This has to get replaced. And there's another one down there somewhere too, I think. That'll have to get replaced. Fun. That'll be a future job. Okie dokie, so I finished cleaning the inside. I ended up taking that thing out like I showed. Did the inside there, did over here. I didn't do the carpet yet. Chair's dirty. That's fine. Here's nice and clean. The door is so much cleaner. I did do the headliner. So now this guy doesn't look disgusting. Right? I cleaned the roll bar as well. It was just covered in dust. Not too bad. I cleaned back here. It was, just covered in dirt and stuff. I cleaned part of this guy. You can see kind of where the marking is there. And on this side, same thing. Cleaned it up. That's good. I need to come back to this area here at some point and like really rip out everything and make it nice and smooth. But other than that, It looks much nicer. I can tell though, like when you look at the dash here, see how it has the white graining, like it's definitely aged. So I need to do one of the protective coats I have over there, one of those two, and oops. And then the car will be in a much better condition. I think I'm gonna vacuum it next. I took out the chair here. It had just the 4 screws. I have them here. So what I think I'll do is, I don't have paint. I would like to paint them to make them look nicer, but I'll clean up the whole area here. I think this whole carpet can come out. I don't know if it's stuck to anything. It doesn't seem like it's stuck. Yeah, there's no, what's it called underneath there. So if I take off this bolt, I can take that out. This whole piece should just come right out, and then I'd like to vacuum it. I'll steam it out, get as much dirt out of it as I can, and I'll probably need to clean the metal underneath. Yeah, so take out the driver's side now. With the chair, it's not too bad. Again, rust buildup. I might hit it with just the brass brush just to clean it up, make it look nice. Put some WD-40 or some other cleaner on it to protect it. Yeah, but it looks good so far. So again, I have it's a 14 millimeter socket on here. I have my extender, 3/8 inch ratchet, and they've been propping out pretty easily. I don't think I can do it with one hand, but just have to believe me that it's not that bad. So check out this chair. There was a clip here. Let me show it so I don't forget. This guy was there. Took him out. Okay. And then this guy was inserted here and then screwed in. It's one of these types. I popped off that floor trim. I was gonna try and take out the carpet, but it seems that it's retained back here. I don't feel like taking that piece off, so I'm just gonna vacuum out everything. Maybe I can peel it back and get something else out. This guy's still on the way. I'll take off these next. I can peel it back and try to get underneath. And it's him on the other side. So I finished the carpet cleaning of the inside. I don't think they did too much of a difference, but I feel like it's nicer and cleaner, so I'm sticking with it. I still need to do this guy and just this guy, just this fabric here. I took the bolts that hold the seats in, and I cleaned them with brake clean, and then I soaking them in the penetrant, the brake free. So that's brake clean and that's brake free. Soaking it in that one because it has some rust inhibiting characteristics. So I did that there, and then when I did the brake clean on this, it peeled off more of the paint, so then I sprayed it with a more brake free. That way it stays nice and unrusty, but at some point I should come back and spray paint them. So I put this seatbelt bolt back in. I did spray it with some brake free, this side and that side. I torqued them to 40 foot-pounds. And then on this side, I'm going to put this last trim in. That piece was missing. It was here, but it was broken off. So I used some electrical wire to re-sew it to the carpet, and it's back on there, and then I'll pop that piece on. Okay, so chairs are back in. One mistake I made on the first chair, the second chair, was that I should have put all the 4 screws in and then both torqued them down. I torqued them both to about 50 foot-pounds, all the bolts. There isn't a spec. Everyone else online just said they really just torqued the crap out of them. So did this one, did that one, that one, that one, all of that. Now I'm gonna put center console back in, and car will be in good driving order.